In the name of the Almighty, the Lord of all mankind. Good afternoon and Assalamu alaikum. And ni hao to the Chinese lady who's sitting here, Dr. Xiaoqing Wei. Welcome from Wuhan. You witnessed a 76-day lockdown during the COVID, and you fought the trenches, mashallah. Thank you. Welcome to Pakistan. The Honorable Rector of the University of Central Punjab, Dr. Hamad Naveed, to the Parliament, and we'll have a session. So we had a 3-4 hour session. And I asked him this question, because delivery is very important. I said, General Saab, what do you think needs to be done to establish civilian supremacy? क्या चीज़ ज़रूरी है? डॉक्टर साहब ये आपका सब्जेक्ट है. Civilian बालादस्ती, आप सारी उम्र इसकी बात करते रहे हैं 30-40 सालों से. What needs to be done? He gave a very straight and simple answer. He said, do what President Rajab Tayyip Erdogan has done. Deliver to the people on issues, and then like Erdogan, you can arrest 157 generals, which he did after the coup attempt, which was there in July 2016. So I think delivery, whether we talk of democracy or civilian supremacy, it's paramount that delivery be there. And I think I agree with you about corruption also. Because a system which is based on corruption, a system which is based on enriching a few, or a system based on elite capture, then is divorced from the people. And the gap between the elite and the street becomes wider and wider. Ladies and gentlemen, in Pakistan, and since they are foreign delegates also, I like to mention, Pakistan itself is a product of democracy under the leadership of the Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah, who was a great Democrat. And the Quaid-e-Azam had said, democracy is in our blood, democracy is in our marrows. And he achieved Pakistan through the democratic process, leading a political party that had the support of the Muslims of South Asia through the ballot box. And the Quaid-e-Azam, mind you, was not a general, not a bureaucrat, not a cleric, not a feudal, not a factory owner. He was a lawyer, he was a politician, he was a parliamentarian, he was a constitutionalist. So democracy for Pakistanis is part of their DNA. And you can see in different phases, the people of Pakistan have risen in a culture of resistance and a culture of defiance through the decades. And when we talk of issues like democracy, I think it's important to understand it's not just democracy in countries. We also have to resist the hegemony, the diktat, the bullying, the browbeating of major powers. And that way I like President Trump, because he's presiding over the decline of America and the demolition of the deep state in America, which has played a very big role in regime changes in the third world, in the global south. So in that regard, the world is also becoming more democratic, because the world is now multipolar. It is not controlled by one superpower. The power is spread out. I also foresee that the next 10 years, Pakistan, along with Turkey, Iran, Saudi Arabia, and Indonesia, will be among the major Muslim middle powers in their respective areas. And in this regard, we are heading towards a world based on multipolarity and multilateralism. And I would also like to mention that countries like Norway have played a very important role in promoting not just democracy, but also the peace process in different parts of strife-torn global south, whether it's Palestine, whether it's Sri Lanka, whether it's other issues. And I think that Norway should continue that role, because that is a role of a bridging partner. I would also like to thank the University of Central Punjab for their invitation. And in Pakistan, mashallah, yes, there are problems, there are issues, but today you can see that still the democratic ethos of the people of Pakistan is very, very strong. Today, our politics, Mr. Ambassador, revolves around one political prisoner, and he is dominating the discourse. So that is a strength of the democratic ethos. And last February's elections of 8th February, the people defeated the system. That's why Form 47 was needed. So ये हमारे लोगों में बड़ी जान है, हमारी कौम में बड़ा करंट है, क़यादत ज़रा कमज़ोर है. Thank you very much. पाकिस्तान जिंदाबाद, कायद-ए-आज़म जिंदाबाद.